Be it geographically, linguistically, or culturally, India is the most diverse and the most unique nation in the world. Our nation speaks more than 121 languages, which further diversify into more than 19,500 dialects. Countless forms of arts, music, architecture and literature have flourished in our nation over millennia. But at the same time, our nation also faces a diverse set of problems. India ranks 112th out of 153 countries in the Global Gender Gap Index, 154th out of 195 countries in the Global Healthcare Index, 102nd out of 117 countries in Hunger Index. Though India is a land of unity in diversity, what we at Share and Care aim to achieve is equality in this diversity, to empower the marginalized and economically challenged, to make them capable of generating opportunities for themselves. Our best efforts are directed towards people affected by various natural disasters. Working on a grassroots level by partnering with the local NGOs, we have been conducting many programs for the upliftment of real India, i.e. rural India, such as women empowerment, healthcare in remote areas, Nirmal Village Program, education and COVID-19 disaster relief program. Women empowerment. We at Share and Care aspire to bring about gender equality by providing women with economic independence. Our signature program for women empowerment works towards providing them with livelihood skills training, personal finance courses, self-confidence mentoring and leadership training. The program also includes prevention of sexual abuse of children. Currently, we have successfully taken under our wing more than 100,000 women through this program.
I have been associated with Share and Care for several years now. We have been working together in Mijwa, in a tiny little village in Azamgarh, UP. Share and Care has been working for the rights of the underprivileged for the last 32 years. If someone were to ask me, what is the need for feminism, for equality, for empowerment? I would answer, it is because you felt the need to ask me that question. Nothing more, nothing less. Together, we have the power to empower.
Healthcare in remote areas. Sadly, even basic healthcare at doorstep is considered a luxury for a majority of Indian villages. Through the program Healthcare to Unreached, we aim to reach those villages which are devoid of infrastructure with our mobile healthcare facilities. We focus on prenatal and antenatal healthcare, maternal and child mortality, vaccinations and nutrition, prevention of anemia and health education. Nirmal Village Program. It is a painful fact that even in the 21st century, 26% of Indian population defecates in the open, not only because of lack of infrastructure, but also because of lack of awareness. Our Nirmal Village program works towards providing in-depth educational programs regarding the importance of the sanitation of using indoor toilets. Our program has built over 770 toilets in a total of 12 villages and has helped over 50,000 people. Education. There are certain rural areas in India where the primary school dropout rate can be as high as 40%, and it can go even higher in case of women. The fundamental reason for this is the lack of infrastructure in the village, lack of awareness of the benefits of education among the parents and in the society, and the economic circumstances of the families. Through our programs, Educate to Success and Educate to Graduate, we make sure that the students don't give up on their education due to circumstantial pressure. We provide these students with scholarships so that they can complete their education, secure a well-respected job, and grow up to be economically independent citizens in the future. These programs are cumulatively supporting 2,100 students. COVID-19 Disaster Relief Program. The world was taken aback by the disastrous impact of the novel coronavirus pandemic. In order to contain the spread of the disease, the Indian government took the bold step of announcing the world's largest lockdown. But certain sections of society lost their entire livelihood since it was impossible for them to work from home. We at Share and Care realized the gravity of this situation and utilized all our resources in order to come up with an effective grassroots level disaster relief program. Our programs include distributing grain kits, providing masks, distribution of grocery kits. We have fed over 880,304 plates of food to the migrants under the Khichdi Meal program, served thousands of meals to our beloved healthcare heroes. Our volunteers are working towards training the underprivileged towards the beginning of the new normal. We train them to develop new skills so that they can get back to work, become financially independent, and thus contribute to our nation's economy. By July 2020, we had helped more than 7,500 families, served more than 130,000 meals, distributed more than 34,000 healthcare items. A total of $205,312.52 were funded behind this disaster relief program. The future of Share and Care. The young minds must always be taught the values of equality and the learnings which they gain through social service. These young minds will shape our world in the future. It is crucial to teach them the importance of empathy.
Taking care of your health and the well-being of the human body is a very important factor of life. Not only physically but also mentally, as our health can impact our thoughts, behaviors, and productivity. During the coronavirus quarantine, SCF Kids for Kids hosted events such as yoga and bhangra, as well as providing a workout routine.
I truly believe that through empowering women, huge changes can be made in communities. However, there are many steps that need to be taken in order to achieve this goal.
Volunteering through Share and Care gives me an opportunity to change people's lives, including my own. Helping people who may not be as privileged provides me with great satisfaction.
Throughout this whole pandemic, our Kids for Kids team has raised money through various events held virtually. Some of those events included yoga, gaming tournaments, and dance workouts.
I joined SCF because I want to make a bigger impact on the world, and I knew I could do just that with Share and Care. We have accomplished a great amount to help provide kids in India with the right materials to succeed.
I went to my first Share and Care gala before I was even 1 year old. But the biggest satisfaction comes from knowing that other teenagers have school supplies because of something I had a hand in.
I joined Share and Care because I grew up around it. When I was young, I believed that making many small differences can eventually lead to a big one.
Education is truly the most reliable path for a successful future, especially for those who don't have much to lean on. This is why we have made it our total goal to create a connection between kids and kids in our own home country of India to make sure that they get the same education they deserve that we do.
Share and Care has helped me accomplish my aspirations of making a difference in the world. The organization has given me the privilege to work hand in hand with motivated teenagers, giving us the opportunity to create change amongst children in India.
When I visited India and visited the partner charities that Share and Care works with, I connected with children who were so overcome with joy just to receive an education. And I wanted to help give this opportunity to as many children as I could. And that's why I joined hands with Share and Care.
Through 37 years of service, we have provided more than $75 million for around 800 programs and provided disaster relief after 17 tragedies. In these years, we have partnered with 500 NGOs. We would like to express our gratitude to Padma Shri Asha Parekh ji, Padma Bhushan Miss Shabana Azmi ji, and Padma Bhushan Mr. Javed Akhtar ji for decades of their guidance, support, and encouragement. We are thankful to our patrons for having such immense trust in us. Their support keeps us motivated to push boundaries and help the maximum number of people possible. We appreciate the sincere efforts of Mansi Parekh Goel, Parthiv Goyal and their dedicated team for directing and producing this entire program as well as this movie.